sure, I'm pretty sure like everyone, every first year student knows her.
Yeah.
Personally, is one of my biggest friends at Harris. We all love her. And for those of you who don't know her, she's really great. And well, she doesn't need any introduction. I'll leave you with Jaekyeong.
I'm really happy to share my personal story here. Sorry, that's Muhammad. Just one warning. There's gonna be a serious word like social construction, like sexuality. Because I was at first worried that, like, am I really allowed to talk about just my story in front of all these people? Like, shouldn't I talk about, like, something educational? So I wanted to put something that you guys can take away. But then actually, yeah, like every other presenter did, I hope my story could just relate to your own story. So that's why I try to put like some serious stuff, but like so hope you understand. So, but we are all Harris, like social construction, all that thing is just like easy word for us. So, okay. So, hi, my name is Jamie. So today I'm going to talk about how I came to identify myself as bisexual, and I want to talk about this question: is it more difficult for girls to be gay? So the question: why does yeah, I mean, we love camera, we love birthday mountain, but I'm actually personally very upset. Why there are all these gay movies, but why not lesbian movies? So obviously we are lacking media appearances in lesbians, and also in our daily life, there are very less lesbians than gays. So you can imagine like how I was disappointed when I came to Paris on politics, and I'm the only woman member in this like whole class, and then yeah. This obviously shows you how less lesbians. But is it because there are less lesbians from the first place? But then my answer is no, because this article says there are 2.2% of gay, bisexual men and 2.4% of lesbian and bisexual women. So technically there should be more lesbians, but then why I'm not seeing them? So from my personal experience, I would say in this serious words, sexuality is socially constructed against gay women because society imposes expectations and prejudices on the sexuality of women, discouraging them to critically think about their sexuality, thus making it harder for gay women to identify themselves as gays. So from my personal experience, my sexuality was also socially constructed because in South Korea, we have this ideal type of woman who is 참한 여자. So basically, she should be kind and quiet and then always like this. So you're not allowed to be aggressive, like very stubborn. And also my mom used to say this, she's very conservative, so she would say, don't go outside without dressing properly, and like in heels and good dresses, and always wear makeups. Actually, it's this what she bought for me. Even the daughter, mom. But this also happens in my friend's generation. We have this phrase about dating: after shitty car goes, Mercedes comes. If a bad guy is really bad thing, don't worry. A guy like perfect, like rich, handsome, nice, and everything will come to your life and make your life happy. And also, this is kind of very extreme, but my friend used to advise me, Jamie, don't date a guy who makes you pay. Like, don't make you like open the wallet. So basically, she wants me to date a really rich boyfriend, and then always get something out of him. So this social norms constructed me to do some like dress in this like way. Like this is typically how I dressed like 2 years ago. Always like in dresses that my mom bought me. And then I actually think I wanted to also appear as a charm woman, like quiet and nice person, a nice girl. So personality-wise, I would always try to not be too aggressive, not try to say what I actually want to say. And like when drinking, I would be, oh sorry, I cannot drink. And then, I don't do it anymore, you know that, right? But then occupational choice, I actually try to choose occupations based on how it can be attractive in marriage markets later in my life. So, like for example, like stable jobs, like where I don't travel a lot. So this kind of affected me to choose a job based on how guys would want in their marriage. And also in dating, I would be very passive, so I would evaluate my boyfriend and against other boyfriends based on how he treats me, how he buys me things in dating, like based on that, not about what I do or what I want from the relationship. So then this social constructions start to clash with my sexuality that I've been having. So like I was asking, am I sexually attracted to girls because I care too much about men? Am I seeing girls from men's perspectives, like because I care too much about them? Or another question that I was asking was, I forgot. Do I want to be bisexual because guys find bisexual sexy? They're like, I know there are some guys who would just find me sexy because I'm bisexual. Like they find lesbians kissing so sexy, and then I don't know, maybe threesomes. I don't know, but I don't know. And then also, but then this question: do I like this girl just to be bisexual? This was the question that got me thinking really seriously. But my answer was no. Like I'm not using her to prove that I'm bisexual. I really like her, and I want to do something for her. Like shit, I cannot no longer be that charm woman. Like, cause I wanna do something for her. Also, like I don't wanna be that passive in dating, and I wanna just do whatever I want rather than trying to be some ideal wife. So also like that kind of changed me everything in terms of also like clothing. So now this is how I dress. Not every day, but like now whenever so like I feel very comfortable wearing like tight, like short things, because like before in South Korea I would be worried like, what if guys find me like slutty, or like what if guys think I'm a playgirl? Like I don't want that reputation. So yeah, back to serious stuff. So the takeaway from this presentation is I feel that for more lesbians, we need to deconstruct this patriarchal culture, like social construction of sexuality, so that more gay girls can identify themselves as bisexual comfortably. And thank you so much for
Is there something fundamentally different about how you feel in the U.S. versus how you feel at home in South Korea? Or do you think that's a function of you kind of coming to a new place and seeing new things?
Yeah, when I started to join LGBTQI group and started to become out and actually perceiving myself as was in Korea like 6 months before coming here, but then actually knowing that I would not be in Korea anymore, encouraged me to perceive myself as bisexual, because I was not gonna be, I know that I don't have to be disadvantaged in Korea. So yeah, change of places definitely influenced me. I have to admit.
I was always curious about my sexuality too, because of maybe similar reason, because I'm also South Korean. But I thought the maybe of mine is about kind of sexually attracted to my opposite or not. So I'm really curious. Is it how can you know? How can you know about your sexuality?
Yeah, I mean, it's very difficult, I would say. So when I was saying, like, am I viewing women from men's perspectives? I hope nobody finds this creepy, but like, in South Korea, like we wear a lot of shorts and then But then it could not be true for kissing a girl, I think. Yeah, and too much information.
Relationships that you drew on that were positive support through you navigating all this?
Oh, like about my coming out? So I came out to my family before coming here. My mom was, because I was having a fight with my mom at some point. I was like, you know what? I'm bisexual. Deal with it. Like, and then she had a very hard time because like the social construction about women, she wanted me. So basically what she said was like, Jamie, like you and my father have been trying our whole life to make you the mainstream of South Korea, maybe. But then why are you giving up that and then like trying to be just minority in your life? So like, but then, so that's how I understood her frustrations. Like, I realized that she was not against my sexuality, but she was just purely worried about me. So I think we're on good terms. Like, but she's sometimes asking when I'm like talking about my dates, and then she's like, "Oh, so is she a girl?" Like, I'm like, "No, mom, you don't have to worry. It's not a girl." And then, yeah. But very good.
I mean, I know you, but I want to know you more, so do you feel more sexually like attracted to girls rather than guys? Like, what's the ratio in
legit answer. I think I'm still searching, and then nobody in Harris is helping me to get a girlfriend, guys. So you can contribute. Well, like in terms of kissing, I already told you. Yeah. Like, yeah. But other things, yeah, I'll keep it secret. Thank you.
So, how do you think being bisexual makes you like unique from like identifying as straight or as gay? Like, what are the unique challenges?
Yeah, I would say there are like challenges because I heard from articles and from my friends that bisexual people are more difficult to come out to LGBTQ community because they're like, oh, but like you can be straight if you want. So I think it's a lot of challenges that bisexual people face. I would find it, to be very honest, a little bit convenient because like since I figured out that no girls on Bumble were swiping me right, so I was like starting to, you know what, like I can also meet guys, you know, and then but I think there's always a part that could not be satisfied from dating guys and girls, so that could be unique. I think that cannot be fully fulfilled from my personal experience.
Do you feel going back to South Korea you're going to be a minority?
Yeah, because LGBTQ in Korea are not very unknown and very open compared to US. And then a lot of my friends back in Korea, LGBTQI group, we are very afraid that we will get disadvantaged when we're getting a job or friend relationships. So we are a very close group in Korea University. So I would be prepared to be like in that position if I'm going back to Korea.
Do you plan to be open about it?
Yeah, like in Korea, I was intentionally being open because I wanted more people to come out and be more visible. That's why, as a bisexual, I was trying to be more open, like because everyone thinks I'm straight, but then no, I'm like bisexual. So and then friends will talk about, oh, so I have a bisexual friend, I have a queer friend. So I would intentionally do it. That's my plan.
So in contrast to gay people, bisexuals have the option of being like the rest of their lives with someone from the opposite sex, which like makes your life easier socially in a lot of ways, you know. So like, is this thing something you consider an advantage of being bisexual? Like, do you think you would rather choose to be with a man to make the rest of your life easier instead of with a woman?
Well, yeah, like when I'm hanging out with LGBTQ friends, I always have something back in my mind, like if this is too much, maybe I can opt out. Like, but then my plan is to marry a friend. Like I wish to, like marry a friend who's actually coming later this month, and you guys are not gonna be alone. She's staying in my place. Since I'm imagining that kind of life, and I really want that, I think there will be definitely parts that cannot be fulfilled, like I said, from living a just straight life. I think I always want that part of my life, because it's like, yeah, like my identity. So, yeah, I think it is possible, but at this point in my life, I would always want to live with this bisexuality. Like, that doesn't necessarily have to be comprised with marrying a guy.
Do you think that in a relationship where you would be seeing, like, let's say a girl who only likes girls, or a guy who only likes girls, is being bisexual a source of anxiety in terms of there are so many more people to be jealous of? I don't know.
82%.
Is that statistically significant?
Am I going to be more jealous of more people?
No, like if your partner would be worried that you would be looking at more people,
I get it.
half of the world.
Yeah, okay.
And how would you deal with that in a relationship?
Yeah, that's what I heard that happens when a straight or gay person dates a bisexual, and that could be a problem. Well, I mean, I'm having fun, so so like he or she has to deal with it. Like,
Yeah.
So you mentioned like the challenges against women having like more open sexuality, and so I was just wondering if you think that women who are bisexual have it a lot harder than men who are bisexuals.
Yeah, thank you. I was actually putting it in the slides, but I personally believe that this socially constructed sexuality punishes more women, gay women, than gay guys. That's why, because I think lesbians are less visible from the first place, because society punishes more if if women do not follow social norms than guys. Yeah, I think that's why, I only talked about it.
So being bi can be really tough, right? And I think we've actually seen that in all the questions that have been asked right now. So can you talk a little bit about, like, as a bi person, talking to people about bisexuality, what is most frustrating for you?
Most frustrating is I always feel like, do I have to tell this? Like, because like straight people can always think that I'm straight, and also LGBTQI, I was also worried that like are they gonna hate me for this? So I feel like I don't really belong, because like when I'm in like very heterosexual conversations nowadays, I feel very like wanting to talk about more queer stuff. But then when I'm in different situation, I'll feel the opposite way. So like sometimes I'm like, maybe I shouldn't just like tell people, because like I don't know if it's gonna worth it. So yeah.
So you were started talking about like the expectations of you as a girl in Korea. How it happened? You changed the expectations you had for yourself first, and then you take it out, or you were like, I'm tired of these, I want to come out, and I'm going to throw these expectations?
Yeah, I think it was that I wanted to give up the expectations, because like I couldn't stop thinking that am I liking this girl just to use her and then become a bisexual, and that thought was too painful for me, and then I really wanted to just admit my feeling. So that's why I was like, okay, then I'm just gonna not. So I like this girl, and I will be bisexual, and then that means that I don't really have to be always desired by men, and then I don't have to follow the norms, and then
Okay, so your expectation of what is a marriage, what is to have a
Yeah.
partner, whatever it is.
it kind of, yeah, changed, and then, yeah, then I get public I can now.